Team Jackson, what's happening? So I got tagged in this post by a brother. I don't think it was him. I think it was his homeboy that sent him a text message screenshot of him and another girl. And they had an interesting dialogue. Okay, so the guy, his homie, says, "Hey, love, this is Tony from the IG. Thanks for giving me your number. How are you?" And the woman responds, "Hello, Tony. My name is Tiara right now, not love. I don't want you calling me that right now until you prove you're worth my time." So Tony responds with a shaking my head emoji, and she said, "What's that supposed to mean?" And he says, "It means I ran into another Derrick Jackson fan. I know this is one. Bye." First off, I ain't got shit to do with it. Y'all always blaming me for stuff. Like women, they can't think with their own minds, and they ain't had standards long before I came along. But that's not the conversation. A lot of people were talking about who was wrong. Was she wrong or was he wrong? Me personally, hear me out, I don't feel like either one of them were necessarily wrong. Yeah, she was a little spicy, but that's just how blunt women are. You know what I'm saying? She could have been a little softer. She could have added some sugar on it. But I don't have no problem with what she said. Could she have said it a little bit nicer? Sure. But you know what? Dudes in the old days, the OGs, man, they used to have women throw drinks in their face whenever they went to holler at a woman. And that turned them on. I don't know where this new generation of dudes is, where a text message like that, you know, make him want to just throw in the towel, get triggered, bring me up and all this other shit. Like, you know what he could have said that I think would have kept the thing going smooth? He could have said something like, "Well, I don't know if we're worth each other's time, but I'm definitely not here to waste yours. So I'll certainly respect your wishes. Now, how have you been, Tiara?" You know what I'm saying? You keep it smooth, man. Keep some G shit. Don't get all in your feelings and all that other stuff, man. But either way it goes, he got every right to say, "You know what, I'm turned off," etc. That's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about was this notion of entitlement that men seem to have. You know, I've seen this a lot. I saw this down in the comments, people talking about how he wasn't wrong for calling her love. That's what she seemed to have an issue with. You know, he didn't mean no harm. He had good intentions. And let me say this, man. Your good intentions don't give you license to disregard a woman's comfort zone or a woman's boundaries. And oftentimes we do that. We say, "Well, I'm a good man. I ain't mean no harm. I ain't trying to hurt you. I ain't this and I ain't that." And as a man who's from the South, I get the little pet names. I get calling a woman love and stuff like that and thinking nothing of it. You know, it's kind of like a hug compared to a handshake. Just a little extra affection. You don't mean nothing by it. But regardless of what you mean by it, you still gotta not only expect boundaries to be set in the beginning, because you still a random and there's things that a good woman just ain't gonna do with a random that she might want to be exclusive for her and another man. But you got to respect those boundaries no matter when she set them. Because if this was a different situation and say you was trying to come over to her crib, first date, or you was inviting her over to your crib, first date, and she says, "I'm not really comfortable with that. Let's meet somewhere in public," or something like that. You can't be at her like, "Well, you know, you think I'm trying to kidnap you? You think I'm trying to abduct you, trying to do something bad to you?" No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. And if you disregarding her comfort zone in the beginning with something so simple, what do you think that's going to lead her to believe you're capable of on down the road? You know, or any other situation. Might be you just calling her 3 in the morning. You don't mean to fuck. You're not trying to just have sex with her, nothing like that. She really is on your mind, and you saw that she was online and scrolling on social media and liking stuff or whatever. That still don't give you a pass beyond whatever boundaries that she set. And at the end of the day, I've seen so many people get into a relationship with a woman, and then they measure her behavior with other people, or what they expect her behavior to be with other guys, based on how she treated them in the beginning. So if she was extra friendly, extra flirtatious, or she allowed guys to engage with her any kind of way, didn't set no boundaries or anything like that, those be the dudes that are the most insecure and worried about what their girl gonna do whenever she out with her homegirls. But when I see those dudes that they laugh whenever another guy come and try to holler at their girl, it's because they know in the beginning she was shutting him down, and that's when she was single and she liked him. So these strange dudes, these randoms coming up to ain't got a chance. Those are the dudes that have the most peace of mind. But at the end of the day, man, the whole point that I want to make is, regardless of what your taste is, you know, if you don't like a girl that's this blunt and this straightforward or whatever, you got every right to. But don't let your good intentions be the priority over what this woman needs to do in order to feel comfortable and feel protected. That's just a matter of regarding what she's been through, or even if she ain't been through it, in regards to what she's trying to protect herself from going through. And we can look around and see plenty of reason why she needs to do that. So, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.